Hello, and welcome back to Data Center Insights, the podcast where we unpack the trends, technologies, and transformations shaping the world of digital infrastructure. I'm your host, Emma, and today we're shining a light on something that usually hides in plain sight: airflow. Not the flashiest topic in the data center, but one of the most powerful. Because when it comes to keeping your operations efficient, compliant, and cost-effective, airflow is the unsung hero that makes it all possible. Let's be honest. How often do we focus on what's happening inside the rack itself? With so much attention on cooling units, energy monitoring, and automation, it's easy to overlook the fact that some of the biggest opportunities for improvement exist right at cabinet level. And that's exactly what we're diving into today. The small, practical airflow optimizations you can make inside your racks that deliver real performance and energy savings. No dramatic redesign required. Let's start with some context. Cooling can account for up to 40 or 50% of a data center's total energy use, depending on its location and cooling technology. That's a huge chunk of your operational spend. And the more power-hungry your workloads, especially with the rise of AI and high-performance computing, the harder your cooling systems have to work. Which means airflow efficiency isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a strategic lever. So what's actually happening in the rack? Bypass airflow, hot air recirculation, under-rack leakage, these are common problems that silently erode efficiency. Even in highly engineered facilities, unsealed gaps around cable entries or between bayed cabinets can allow cold air to escape and hot air to sneak back into your cold aisle. The result? More work for your crack units, higher energy bills, and temperature inconsistencies that limit your ability to raise set points or improve your PUE. But here's the good news. You don't need a complete overhaul to fix it. Let's walk through 6 airflow measures that have been proven to reduce energy waste and improve cooling performance, all from inside the cabinet. First, blanking panels. A classic, but still overlooked. Covering unused rack space prevents hot exhaust air from spilling into the cold aisle. No surprises there, but the cost-to-impact ratio is still unbeatable. Second, vertical and horizontal sealing around 19 inches rails. These seals stop air from leaking around the sides of your equipment, keeping cold air on target and improving temperature consistency. Third, base sealing. By sealing off gaps between the bottom of the rack and the raised floor, you stop recirculation and cold air loss at the source. Fourth, and one of the most powerful airtight cable entry seals on the roof. These outperform traditional brush strips dramatically, reducing airflow leakage by up to 80% through that area. That's significant, especially in high-density deployments, where precision airflow makes all the difference. Fifth, sealing kits between bayed cabinets. These prevent warm air from leaking through tiny gaps between side panels. In a row of 10 or 20 racks, that leakage adds up quickly. And finally, containment. Whether you use partial or full containment, isolating hot and cold aisles improves cooling predictability and reduces energy waste. Even light containment strategies can help. Now let's talk results. In a mid-sized data hall, implementing just these airflow optimizations, no changes to the cooling system itself, can lead to energy savings of several thousand euros per year. So what is your return on investment? In many cases, less than 18 months. And once it's in place, it just keeps delivering year after year. Beyond cost savings, there's also the impact on cooling stability and uptime. Better airflow control helps eliminate hotspots, improve sensor readings, and creates a more uniform thermal environment. That means you can confidently raise your temperature set points, reduce mechanical load on cooling systems, and extend hardware lifespan. Struggling with limited cooling or power headroom is common, but these kinds of optimizations help you reclaim stranded capacity, enabling growth without expanding your footprint or adding more cooling equipment. It's also worth remembering how all of this ties into regulations. Across Europe and beyond, energy efficiency directives and sustainability mandates are pushing data centers to document and improve their performance. Airflow optimization supports those goals while also making financial sense. In fact, for operators managing dozens or even hundreds of locations, airflow management becomes a critical tool to meet sustainability KPIs. It's fast to deploy, low risk, and easy to scale. So here's the takeaway. Airflow might be invisible, but its impact is anything but. If you're planning a new build, upgrading an existing site, or just looking for a quick win to bring down energy costs, don't overlook the inside of the rack. The right panels, seals, and layouts can turn your cabinets from passive enclosures into active contributors to energy efficiency and system reliability. It's a quiet revolution, but one with very loud results. That's all for today's episode of Data Center Insights. If this got you thinking about airflow in a new way, be sure to subscribe for more conversations on data center, sustainability, performance, and future-proofing. And as always, if you're curious about what airflow optimization can do for your operations, visit legrand.com/datacenter or reach out to the team at Legrand for a demo or consultation. Thanks for spending your time with me today. I'm Emma, and until next time, stay cool, stay efficient, and keep your data centers running smoothly.